Hello there, Leo. Welcome to your new moon reading for October 25th is our next new moon. If you're seeing this some other time, it showed up for a reason. Maybe there's a message. If not, keep going. I was going to say keep scrolling, but that's like a TikTok thing. You're not going to scroll. You're going to have to hit the back button. Anyways, that might be a lot of work, so you should stick around. Just kidding. All right. We're looking at the new moon energy. All right. I haven't done these for a while, like maybe a year, since I was doing the moon phase tarot readings. So new moon is about setting intentions. We're starting a new cycle, letting go of the past cycle. My nose has been itchy since Cancer or Gemini. I don't know. So if you know what an itchy nose is supposed to mean, leave it in the comments because I'm curious. But because that could maybe apply to those people. Who knows? All right. And you, because it's still itchy. Anyways, if you're new to the channel, my name is Melissa. I am your manifested muse, here to hopefully spark some type of inspiration for you along your journey. And we're talking about the new moon. So we're setting intentions, starting a new cycle. So here I am to maybe spark a seed that you can plant and see what I see in the energy surrounding you that could help you maybe give you an idea of an intention to set. All right, so let's get into it. I'm gonna cut these. I don't always cut, but sometimes I say cut it. All right, we have, the Fool, the Eight of Pentacles, the Star, the Hermit, hello Melanie, the Two of Cups, and the Page of Rods. Okay, I know it doesn't sound like this for me rattling off all of those card names, but I'm kind of getting like you're coming out of a shadow or like a shadow period and into possibly a connection, a physical connection, not meaning sexual connection. I mean, like, there may be a connection coming in. Anyways, or maybe this would be a good time for you to set some intentions of being open to a connection. Okay, so we have the Fool, which is the beginning of the journey. It's very much leap and a net will appear kind of energy, right? You're not sure where you're going, you're not sure where you're headed, but you know you want to go. And it's like, you've gotten in the car. The Fool energy is like you've gotten in the car, you don't know where you're going to go, but you're just going to start driving. You'll figure it out along the way, kind of getting that. Eight of Pentacles being, the nose to the grindstone. You're putting in the work. And then we have the Star also, which, you're working toward a better life or a brighter future. You're working toward hope. Like, I don't feel like the hope is necessarily there at this point. I feel like you're working toward hope because you're working toward it. You're moving toward this. Okay. And I don't know if it flips it for you, but for me, it's the right to left when I'm looking at it. Right to left. Yeah, no, left to right. Oh my God. Anyways, in this card is working toward, because he's facing this Star card, right? Working toward some peace, some hope. I should probably put that down just in case YouTube does not like drawn figures of bodies. So I feel like there's a working toward hope. And then in the second row, we have the Hermit, which is like solitude. You're finding yourself. You're kind of going a little bit maybe deeper, but it's facing away. So, I mean, it could be going away from a connection, but that's not kind of the energy that I'm getting here. He is facing away, so it could be going away from a connection, or perhaps you've been away, and there may be a new connection here that you could turn around and see when you're done with this self-reflection kind of energy, right? And then we have the Page of Rods. So the pages are young, they're new, they're learning, they're apprentices, right? And the Rods, wands, fire energy, passion, things that you physically do, stuff like that. So that's why I say there may be like a physical connection. It's almost like he wants to dance, like he's looking at it. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see that. You don't see his eyes or anything, but it just looks like he's just like admiring the stick. What can I make out of this, right? We're definitely like, what can I do with this? How can I use this to create something? So I definitely get the creating energy here. Also, again, with this Eight of Pentacles, you know, you're working towards something that is also creating. He is creating. He's got tools and he's creating. And everyone in all of these cards has something in their hand. They are all holding on to something. So there could be something that you've been holding on to that is keeping you to yourself, that it may be time to let go of. Okay, here he has both hands. He's got his sack, which I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to let you look. He's got his sack on a stick in one hand, and then he's got the rose in the other hand. His staff and the rose are both in that hand, right? And that white rose is representing purity. Like, this is like a coming from a pure place. Like, this is like a different approach, maybe. Not saying that you're not pure. That kind of came out wrong. But coming from a new, like, pure being, clean, new, fresh, right? Fresh perspective. Thank you. Like, that could have taken a turn. So anyways, they all have something in their hand. He's got tools in his hand, right? She has the jugs of water in her hand. He is inquisitively admiring this rod. These two have cups in their hand. And I also want to point out that their hands are crossed over. So there is an energy of being intertwined with one another, or interwoven. There's like a crossed over connection. And then he has a lantern and a staff. So everyone has something in their hands. So as for intentions that I see coming through for you that are in this energy, I see keeping your hands busy, doing something with your hands. That I feel like is a obvious in your face kind of intention. But hey, sometimes the most obvious things are the easiest to get the ball rolling and start momentum towards something else. Oh my gosh. Anyways. Okay, other intentions. I feel like continuing working is the energy. We are working towards hope. So, you know, there's not a whole, I feel like, hope there right now, but you're working towards it, or that maybe the intention should be starting to look for hope, or looking at the brighter side of things. Maybe an intention of, you know, trying to see the best in even the shittiest of scenarios could be a good intention. Getting out of your shell. I mean, now, if we were just to look at just this card alone, I would say the intention would be to be alone. But because it's right next to the Two of Cups, which is about a very hearted connection, or entwining, I feel like it may be time for, and with the page right next to it, a new connection. So perhaps some intentions relating to connecting with people, and not just in a romantic way, just connecting with people in general, making new connections, and seeing what you can make out of it. What can new connections bring into your life? I feel like could be a good intention for you as well. So those are the intentions I see in the cards for this upcoming new moon. If you're seeing this another time, like I said, this could be a good time to start looking for new connections and continue working. Do something with your hands. All right, so that's what we have for you, Leo. Yeah, that's the short video. So yeah, I'm trying to keep these around 10 minutes. If you want to see more, you want to see the witchy unboxing videos, if you're interested in Metaphysical Monday, crystals, that kind of stuff, the metaphysical, magical properties of herbs. I also have a lot of sigil videos if you're interested in that. I link playlists in the description box, but you can see all of the playlist if you go to the channel and hit playlist. So I will see you in the next video. Always remember that the magic you seek is in here. Have a blessed day.